Good day, crypto community. Welcome back to another episode on the Crypto Wealthy channel. And in today's episode, we're going to discuss about the Bitcoin price and we're going to discuss about very interesting and adoptional news in the crypto space in general. And now, let's begin. So in previous videos we discussed about Bitcoin price retesting this level of resistance of $9,000, and for now we are back on 20 exponential daily moving average, and we can see that the 20 daily exponential moving average hold pretty well. Now what I want to mention also is very important, this trend line that we built in previous 8 months or so. We can see here that we retested this level of support right now in previous 24 to 48 hours. Price held pretty well over here and we are above 20 exponential moving average, as also retested this trend line that I mentioned in previous videos. If you remembered that I said that it is very probable that the price will do some kind of a retrace to this trend line to retest it to see if we're going to hold or not. And also we can see that the correction was almost 11%, which is pretty healthy. But for now we need to see Bitcoin price starts building some kind of a higher highs, local higher highs over here. So we are not still quite yet bounced from it. We are still in some kind of a retest. And if we switch on the weekly chart, I wanted to mention over here that on weekly chart we are above this 20 weekly exponential moving average and we are still above it. Now we have 2 days still to hold this level, and it's very important in next 2 days to hold this level of support over here. And that's why I said actually that $8,200 is very important, because 20 daily and weekly exponential moving average on some sort of a way are overlapping over there. So that's one of the most important levels of support right now, as this trend line that held us. So for now we do have some kind of a level of support over here. And also if we switch on Messari, we can see that the real volume of the Bitcoin price is already back on $800 million per 24 hours, and I hope this will go up as the day is coming to an end. Back on daily chart, we can say those were good news. So for now we are holding this correction and we're expecting Bitcoin to bounce. What will happen? We will see. Now a little bit bearish things, and that's something that could concern me to drop even further lower, is the MACD. MACD on daily chart converted already in the last 2 days into the bearish side. Now this doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to go on the downside, but could be fake out, so we could continue to consolidate on the side on the MACD, which means that the Bitcoin price should go on the upside. But for now this sign is a little bit bearish, so we will see if it's going to convert those 2 moving averages. Are they going to convert sooner or later, or we're going to see some kind of a correction? But on the weekly chart we can see that MACD is converting onto the bullish side after a pretty long time, and this could indicate this confirmation that this is just correction of 10%, and we could bounce pretty higher after that, because MACD on the weekly chart is very powerful, so make sure you observe it. Overall, I do not expect that the Bitcoin price will drop and push us downside into this channel, but it is possible, so make sure you observe the price, what is going to happen this day and tomorrow also, because it's very important to bounce from this 20 weekly and daily exponential moving average. And now heading over to the news. Peter Schiff bungled wallet password solving Bitcoin mystery.
Freaking idiot.
If you remember, in the previous videos we read the news about Peter Schiff, the guy who doesn't like Bitcoin too much, forgets his Bitcoin password wallet, and after that, look at this. My Bitcoin mystery is solved. I mistook my PIN for my password. When blockchain updated their app, I got logged out. I tried logging back in using my PIN, which was the only password I had ever known or used. I also never had a copy of my seed phrase. Honest but costly mistake. Continues to bash on the Bitcoin, but I really think that this guy likes the Bitcoin. He just don't want to admit it. He holds it. He wants to sink with the ship, as he wrote on the Twitter many times. But for now, he's still on the public negative towards Bitcoin, but I don't think so. I think secretly Peter Schiff likes Bitcoin. So we will see what will happen in the next months or years or so with the Bitcoin when the price starts to go on the upside. What will his opinion be about Bitcoin? Very, very funny man. This happens when the old man starts to trying involved in the technology. And one more thing that I wanted to discuss, I want to mention this guy. Ripple CEO hints at IPO, says more crypto firms will go public in 2020.
Don't start tripping, Craig.
I don't want to read this because this guy few videos ago when I mentioned his statement about the most of the cryptocurrency will die, and now he's stating something totally else. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse predicts that the initial public offerings will become more prevalent in the cryptocurrency and blockchain space in 2020. So I don't get it. First you say it's going to go to zero, everything is going to disappear except the Bitcoin, his XRP, Ethereum or so, and now he's talking that many other firms and coins will come along into crypto space. This is the reason why you shouldn't listen to these clowns. Just see what are they doing. Do not listen what are they saying. They just want attention, nothing more. Amon launched short Bitcoin ETP on leading Swiss exchange 6. So slowly but surely Bitcoin is heading over to the real world. So everybody are starting to adopting the Bitcoin in the real world. This is very important to read every single day, a little by little, news by news. We're going to have Bitcoin adoption and the crypto space in general. So yeah, despite the price, the price is doing right now, you can see that the long term we are pretty safe and good. We're building slowly the volume for the Bitcoin. Every exchange that accepts to trade a Bitcoin is adding the volume to the space. Tether launched gold-backed stablecoin and begins trading on Bitfinex. As we mentioned with the Tether, it's pretty much bubble for the crypto space in general because of the printing it and buying the Bitcoin, selling the Bitcoin, dropping it, rising it up, and accusing them even for the 2017 bull market. Not cool at all. Now this may a little bit help the situation because they will have, as they mentioned here in this text, they will have the gold, actually Tether, that is back with the gold in the Swiss bank. So we will see how this will work, because if that happens then we have pretty safe stable coin, and that bubble thing could go away, and this is on some sort of a way getaway card for the Tether from all accusation on them. And last but not least, Facebook's Libra pushed world to reconsider USD as global reserve currency.
Wipe yourself off, man. You dead.
WEF. As we can see, Libra does not want to give up. We will see what will happen here, because all governments did decline the Libra as any sort of a currency or so, because they know that corporations should not be involved with the money or printing the money whatsoever. So this is why the Libra is having a pretty tough time, and I think they could get into the trouble if they continue to push towards their way. So we will see how this will develop. For now, this is some kind of a desperate moves or a desperate dead cat bounces in order to push something, but they are not giving up. We can see that. I'm going to upload this on our Instagram page, so make sure you follow us there and read the whole news and have a conversation with us in general. This is pretty much it for today's, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please don't forget, leave us a like and hit that subscribe button. Also hit that bell in order not to miss any of our videos in the future. I want to thank each last one of you for watching our videos, guys. As and always, until the next episode, happy trading and goodbye.